Hello everyone, Super Smash 77 here, and today is my first Super Smash Bros. Weekly review, where I go over all the screenshots from this week. Let's get started. Okay, on Monday, Sakurai said, here's a look at the rival platforms. The color of the bottom changes from yellow to red to warn you how much time you have left before you drop into the fray. So this isn't a very interesting screenshot, but I think it is good that they're adding this, it's a little touch of detail, I guess. Uh, I can't tell you how many times I was not sure when I was going to drop off, and most of the time I would just drop off whenever it did it. It didn't make a huge difference when I dropped off, I guess, because even when you drop off, you get like 5 seconds before anyone can actually hit you. So I don't see the huge point of this other than a detail. So that's really all I'd say on this screenshot. Tuesday's screenshot was of Ike with the rocket belt, and Sakurai said, the rocket belt from Pilot Wings lets you fly upward by jumping. This is a really useful item for characters that have weak recoveries. By the way, is that cape fireproof? So I think this is a pretty cool item. We don't really have an item like this in the game yet. So, I think it's pretty good. I find it kind of weird why he used Ike for this picture when, in my opinion, he has a pretty good recovery. And, I don't think he would really need a boost in his recovery. Unless he's hinting that he actually made Ike's recovery worse, but I can't see him doing that. So, like I said, cool item. I like the Find Me boss in the background. That looks kind of cool. But yeah, not too much in this one either, in my opinion. Wednesday's screenshot, I really need to learn how to talk, was of, let me find it, sorry about this, was of Yoshi and Sheik. And Sakurai said, characters that have high damage slowly start to emit steam when your opponent starts to get nice and smoky, give them a solid attack. So basically what this means is when you're at like 180, 160%, you'll start to smoke, and that's the time to attack your enemy and knock him out. So once again, just a little detail, not too important in my opinion. It's nice, because I guess if you're not looking at the percentage all the time, it is a useful indicator. Okay, and Thursday's screenshot is again of Ike, and Sakurai said, you can now charge up Ike's eruption attack by holding the button down, but remember to release it right before it's fully charged, to avoid recoil damage. Let go of the button at the moment the sword shines. Now, I don't know if that was in Brawl. I'm pretty sure if it was at full attack and you did it regardless of when it was, it gave you recoil damage. Now, I don't know if this is new, like I said, where if it shines and you do it, you get no recoil damage. I assume it is, because I honestly don't remember that in Brawl. And I think that's a nice little touch to add, because adding damage up, if you do that attack a lot and hit someone, that will rack up at one point. So, once again, not extremely interesting, but still good to know that Ike is getting some tweaks. And on Friday, we actually had two screenshots, the first one being of Mario, Sonic, Samus, and Link on the 3DS Battlefield. And Sakurai said, you can highlight the fighter on your screen. This is useful when you want to get back at a particular opponent. You can also highlight yourself if you need to keep better track of where you are. This is a great benefit to having your individual screen. So, this is basically if you get lost in battle, or if you just want to kill someone because he killed you 3 times in a row. I've had that happen before. You can target them, you can figure out where you are, and obviously this is only going to be for the 3DS because he said your own individual screen. So yeah, a lot of people actually do find this interesting. I don't find it that interesting though. It's once again a really cool detail, but not an important detail. And last but not least, probably the best picture of the week, I don't know why I said most, is of the 3DS's bottom screen, and Sakurai said, here's a first look at the bottom screen display for the Nintendo 3DS. Your name will appear in the area above the accumulated damage, and if you tap one of the fighters' displays. I'm actually going to read that back because I kind of got lost. Sakurai said, here's a look at the... I just messed up completely, sorry. Here's a first look at the bottom screen display for the 3DS. Your name will appear in the area above the accumulated damage, and if you tap one of the fighter displays. Okay, so if you tap on one of the fighters, it will show the person's name if they have one. But there's one thing I just wanted to point out about what he said. He said, here's a first look. This actually is not a first look, because we actually saw this in the Smash Direct. So don't be lying to us, Sakurai, we've seen this before. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool. Someone actually said some people think this might be coming to the Wii U. I personally don't think it will be, because then you would have to avert your eyes completely from battling to look at the gamepad. I think this is pretty cool. I think it's a nice use of the 3DS's bottom screen. Once again, not too much to talk about this. So yeah, that was my Super Smash Bros. Weekly review. Tell me if you want me to do more of these every week. I probably will do it regardless, though. Yeah, I hope you all enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.